We're doing morning chores. We used to just have chickens, and now we got pigs and chickens. So we got several different flocks of chickens at this point. So we divide and conquer on the weekends when I'm here. Right now I'm going to go do the pigs, and she does the chickens. So they have water. We have a bucket barrel for them for water and nipplers in it, so that we ain't got to worry about that. But we feed them twice a day, in the morning and then in the afternoon. But there they are. You guys ain't seen them in a while. They're pretty talkative in the mornings, and I keep their food barrel down here by them. They each get a half a scoop of feed. You ain't that dang hungry. Are you that hungry? Huh? You sure? And I keep a rock on the lid. The pigs always act like they're starving. Always act like they're starving. So we give them half a scoop of feed and one spoon, half a cup full of sunflower seeds every morning. And every afternoon too. And each of them gets their own little thing. And this morning they got some apples and some eggshells. Get down. Hey, get over here. Get over here. Get over here. So right now they're just going to eat out of the one. Oh, nope, there they go. I thought they was just going to eat out of the one until the one was empty, but they're not. But each of them get their own bowl. See, they got some apples and some eggshells, which the apples would have came from the old produce we get from the local store. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. You a good boy? Yeah. Last night I gave him a couple bales of straw. That one there's way friendlier. They're both pretty friendly, but he's friendlier than that one. That one there's kind of skittish a little bit still. And a little bit mean, somewhat. I wouldn't say mean, but he still lets you pet him, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, you do. They're pretty good pigs. While I was doing that, she was feeding the chickens. Of course, the chickens, they got free choice feed and water all the time. Of course, we make sure all of our animals have free choice water. I don't want to have to water them every day, every couple times a day. But she feeds, they get a lot of vegetable scraps. And then we got some little ones over here too. They're almost 5. Monday they'll be 5 weeks old. Today's Saturday. They're outside. We left them out last Monday, if you've seen that video. And for them, I need to go down and fill their bucket full of starter feed. We need to get one more bag of starter feed for them, and then they'll be off of it after that. We probably have, that'll give them another, probably one more bag plus what we have will give them another month. So they'll be probably, maybe not quite a month, but close. That would make them probably 2 to 2.5 months old. And then we'll just, at that point, we're going to try to blend them in with the older flock. Not the old flock, the old flock's right here. I brought them out last night. These birds here are all 3 years old. I separated them from the big main flock just to make sure they're still laying. I don't think they are. Well, I'm sure they are laying. Right now it sounds like there's one in there laying, but they're not laying daily like they used to. This flock right here was a good flock. This was the first flock we got. They've been a pretty good bunch of birds actually. But we got 2 other flocks now, plus those, and Monday I'm going to go pick up 70 meat birds. So I filled up their bucket. We keep the bucket full and close to them, so we ain't got to, when we need to feed them, we ain't got to go so far to get them fed. Excuse me. We keep all their feed in barrels like this. I have a couple empty ones I need to bring up here and fill them up. They'll hold 3 bags of feed. So I give them a bale straw last night too, but I did a video on this the other day. I need to get it edited and out so you all can see it on the chicken composting system. I changed it since then, but I changed what I did since I made the video, but it'll all work out. Waterfield. I figured.
Dumped their old water on the ground and they are going crazy on it.
Huh? So when I filled that up, I didn't realize we're out of feed. That emptied that barrel. So
completely?
Yeah, it's empty. But we're going to go get feed anyways.
Yeah.
But, so I said we was going to get 1 more bag of feed for them, but I think we're going to have to get probably 2, maybe 3 more bags of feed for these guys before we let them over with them to eat that feed. That feed has too much calcium for these little birds. They're not making eggs yet, so they don't need all that calcium. They claim you shouldn't let them eat adult bird feed, layer pellets, until they're old enough to start laying eggs. We normally don't let them get that old before we start integrating them in with the old flock. This year I want to get them in there when they're younger yet. I'd like them right now. Monday they'll be 5 weeks old. I'd like to keep them separated for about another month, and then start letting them go over there with them. And once they're together, then they're all going to eat the layer pellets. One of these is trying to come over here. You can't come over here. Just because I didn't put the gate up don't mean you can come over here. Dirty butt. Yeah, they are. We will let them out of there a little bit later today. When we do, we'll bring you along. So it's the next evening. We did that start of this video yesterday morning, Saturday morning. Then we opened for the season. We opened up the nursery for the season. And we was pretty busy. And then it got to raining in the afternoon. And then we was too lazy to cook supper, so we went and ate a meal somewhere. And then we got back, it was dark. So we never did finish this video yesterday. So we're going to finish it now. So it is, we already we already took care of everybody's afternoon. We got a lot of rain overnight and today too, actually. And the pigs are happy. What are you trying to do? Huh? What are you trying to do? I threw 2 bales of straw out here for them yesterday, and all the rain we've gotten. You can't even tell. But that's okay, though. Now I just need to get they already got their afternoon meal, so they're done eating for the day. I need to muck their pen out, actually. I'll do that one day. Hopefully one evening this week I can get your pen mucked out. It's got a lot of stuff in it down at the bottom. They're soon gonna be able to just stand up and walk right out of their sty here before long.
Want to fill it up?
Yeah, might as well fill it up. Did just get him some feed today. Get it put away. They ate a lot.
Come on out.
Some are out, some won't come out. The ones that are out are enjoying it. The ones that are in don't care.
When one flies, they all want to fly.
They do, don't they? It's pretty neat. They're just going to explore for a spell.
Yep.
They were out the other evening for about an hour, maybe not quite that long. Yesterday we didn't let them out at all. Come down here and check for eggs and see if these old ladies got any eggs for us. They are definitely laying better than I suspected they would have been. Yeah, they're laying way better than I thought they would have. I didn't think they'd be laying that good. Maybe it's got to do with their environment. I don't know. We got 2 more. That makes 8 for the day down here out of 12 chickens that's 3 years old. It's pretty dang good. You ain't getting my eggs, you dingbat. No. About you, huh? No. I'm not going to let you bite me. No. Those chickens are pretty gentle. They just want to have attention.
What do you think, broody?
That one right there, she was broody the other day. Last year when she got broody, we put her in one of those chicken tractors. Of course, now they don't got the tarp on the top of them. We use those for our meat birds, but we put her and 2 or 3 other ones in there for a couple days to break them. Well, somebody got smart the other day and put them in a dog kennel.
It was a big enough dog kennel. She could move around. I put feed and water in with her. And I left her in with the rest of the chickens so they could still go around her. And she wasn't secluded completely. But that evening then I left her out and thought, oh boy, I made a mistake.
Left her out and I give her heck for letting her out so quick.
Yeah. And I thought I'd have to put her back in the cage. But she never went back into the nesting box. And when we brought her down here, she's been fine. Hasn't been like secluding herself or anything. So maybe one day of putting her in a small, well, it wasn't a small dog kennel.
It's a pretty good sized dog kennel. And
yeah.
It wasn't even really for a day. It was just probably 3 or 4 hours is all longer she was in there.
No, it was right at breakfast. After I fed him breakfast. And then it was right after supper when I left her out.
Okay, so from probably from 8 o'clock to
8 o'clock to 5? 30 maybe.
Probably somewhere in there.
But yeah. But hey, if that's what works in one day, I'll do it again if another one gets broody.
Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah. Instead of a whole week and then you're stuck doing stuff.
Yeah.
You know. But
yeah, we got 8 eggs out of these ladies, so we're going to take them back up. I don't know if we will tonight, maybe this evening. I need to take I got screws in the top so the wind don't blow it up, because it does hinge. The roof does hinge. So I may come down this evening after they go to bed and take the screws out of the roof and unhinge it and take them back up there this evening yet. But there's no need for them being down here by themselves. They can get back up there making compost. Save the pasture for the meat birds.
Yeah. Well, at least now we know that they're still producing.
Yeah, I'm surprised. So this fall, probably when they start malting again, that's when we'll get rid of them. Them 12 there will take a hike then. We won't keep them next year. We'll either, I don't know what we'll do with them really. Maybe give them away, maybe butcher them, make broth out of them. I don't know. I doubt the meat's going to be fit to eat. It's probably tougher to cob. But they'd probably make good broth. I'm sure they would make really good broth.
True.
So we may do that with them, but we'll see. But that's going to wrap this up. You see us do our chores in the morning, then forget for a whole day, and then come back and finish the video up. So.
Yeah.
Anyhow, till we meet again. Take care and God bless.
See ya.